brought to you by Sprint.
The weekend is in full swing on a Saturday night. Glad to have you along with us. The New Orleans Pelicans have the lead against the Clippers at Staples Center. Their work on the offensive boards, a big factor. Great effort out there. And Eric Bledsoe having no problem scoring against the Clippers. He's got 16 points and is up to his usual tricks, dropping a lot of dimes all over the court. For the Clippers, a much different story. Their outside scoring is letting them down so far, and without that threat from outside, their offense is bogging down, unable to spread the floor. Kawhi Leonard with some valuable contributions. We've come to expect performances like this one from him. And now we'll look at games that won't be tipping off until later. For the Magic, they'll be up against the Bulls in Chicago. A 7:30 Eastern tip time. And one game also on the docket. It'll be the Raptors out at Air Canada Center against the Pacers. Fans on both sides looking forward to that game. That one gets started at 8 Eastern. Now let's head back out to the start of the second half. Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke take it away.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And as we resume a beautiful nighttime view of Los Angeles, and in blue there, our venue, the Staples Center. Really an incredible game from Eric Bledsoe.
Yeah, the magic touch with the ball. He just made great decisions, piling up the assists there in the first half, and really doing a nice job for his teammates.
You know, it isn't a very common occurrence, Steve. Typically, he's more likely to be on the receiving end of the pass, but so far, it's been the other way around here.
Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Batum, and it's Cousins in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Beverley dishes to Leonard. Feeds it to George. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
First trip to the line for him here. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
Now here's Bledsoe. A floater. Here's Adams, and it's blocked by Leonard. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Really left alone that time. Batum's got 5 points so far.
And he's someone the defense has to keep track of at all times because, you know, even when he doesn't have the ball, he moves so well without it. He's constantly a threat to catch and shoot.
I also think he might have played a little football, Steve, because he's excellent at intercepting passes. I mean, that seems to be his calling card defensively.
Pelicans shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Well, the season numbers for this club really low. I mean, this is something that the team has been focusing on. They've got to improve.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Here's George. Offensive rebound. Takes it out to Leonard. Another shot. Can't get it to go. And New Orleans will come the other way. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. They start a 3-game homestand with that game.
I know I'll be looking out for the final score in that Timberwolves game. That should be a close game.
Bledsoe. Here's Williamson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And so he hits both. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Coach can't be pleased with their inconsistency on the defensive glass. They've been caught taking pictures out there. They're watching, as opposed to getting in there and securing the arm.
And Batum kicks to Leonard. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power. Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for him out there. And now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
Pelicans leading by 15. He kicks it to Walker. Here's Williamson. Nice D from Cousins.
And the offense continues to struggle. Just one make in their 5 attempts.
Outside Leonard, a 3-ball. Goes back up. And it's blocked by Williamson. Ingram, defended by George. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
Yes,
you?
sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
Walker, he's covered by Leonard. Walker's shot is off.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
And back to Cousins with the dunk.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Ingram, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Took the safe route there. Wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble on that one.
Nope. Up and in with one hand, the most basic finish possible.
And yet, he still made it look pretty good.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And a chance here to see where the Clippers sit in the NBA statistically right now. First in free throw percentage. First in fewest turnovers per game. And they're in the top half of the league in team rebounding as well. They've got some glass eaters on that squad.
And anytime you lead the league in free throw shooting, as you talked about, Clark, I mean, you can put a lot of pressure on the defense, and that's why this team has made a concerted effort to attack the rim and get to the line as often as possible.
Adams, the pass to Ball. Outside, Walker shoots the 3. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Gets the bucket. That's 12 points for Paul George.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
Walker with it. He's got 7. Passes it to Ball. Adams with it, defended by Beverly. 6 on the shot clock, and Adams backs in. They double him with George, and here's Walker outside. Rebound by the Clippers. Back to Adams. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in. Adams has got 14 points.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Beverly dishes to George. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Walker's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Ball. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. Deflected. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That is his first foul of the game.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
And the Pelicans making a change here. And Adams kicks to Wesley. New Orleans moving it around. Johnson goes in. Johnson draws the double. Here's Wesley. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease. Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half is carried right over into the second.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. Well, the shooting guard position is where teams look for a lot of their points. And these players, the highest scoring among them, haven't disappointed. In the third spot, Paul George.
Well, night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. If you pick one way to deal with them, they'll just find another way to beat you.
Well, when you look at those numbers, you can tell that among the NBA's perimeter players, they're as explosive as it gets. It takes a lot of energy expended to defend any of them.
Clippers trail by 15. Batum attacking. Outside Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. It's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
LA's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And George, here we go. And the serious dunk to finish it off.
Too little, too late from the deep. Give him credit for trying anyway.
Great job he did getting through him and up to the rim.
Yeah, now that was aggressive, and that's exactly what I like to see.
Pelicans leading by 13. Johnson the screen. They set the pick. Shot's good by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 20 points.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a three-point play. And the Pelicans making a change here. The free throw drops for Leonard.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Here's Adams, rejected by Cousins. And here's Batum. 8 points for him. Leonard on the wing. Back to Batum, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the New Orleans Pelicans. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. The pass to ball. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Dishes to Cousins. Shot is off. Good D by Johnson. Pelicans leading by 12. Here's Ingram. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Leonard attacking George. A three-pointer is right on target. George has got 17 now.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. He gave him a wide open look there.
Pass to Ingram. Here's Ball. Offensive rebound. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Pelicans have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often that's the case for this team.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Walker's checked in.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-handed.
Man, maximum force on that dunk.
The free throw drops for Leonard. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Now Bledsoe. 20 points for him. He passes to Ingram. Back to Bledsoe. Got it off in time. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Pelicans lead by 8. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next.
Coming up next Thursday, March 4th, the Milwaukee Bucks go up against the Miami Heat. Don't miss it.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Clippers trail by 8. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So the Pelican 5 right now. They got Bledsoe, and it's Hayes in at the 4 slot.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Here's Walker.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
At the line of the Pelicans, Walker. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the Pelicans making a change here. That's off as well, so he misses both. And Los Angeles guys shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. And George kicks to Batum. Outside Leonard. On deep. It's rebounded by Williamson. Pelicans leading by 6. Passes it to Ingram. Tries again. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
A lot of noise coming from these fans. Pretty unhappy with that call.
Well, you know, we've got a lot of amateur officials in the crowd, and not one of them liked it.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
No, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Kawhi Leonard.
The free throw drops for Leonard. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And Walker kicks to Hayes. Now the pass to Ingram. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, the deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
And that goes for both teams, Steve. Everybody firing on all cylinders right now.
Clippers trail by 7. Batum a screen on Walker. George passes to Leonard. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Beverly. He throws it down hard with one hand.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
That beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Adams, he's checked in for New Orleans. And George, here we go. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Really an extraordinary game for George. He's got 19 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
Pelicans leading by 3. Ball, the pass to Williamson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Leonard with the steal. And that one is stuck right through.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Here's Ingram. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. He's got 21. LA's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Ball stolen. One-on-one here. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Terrible transition defense there.
I think it would have been pointless, Steve. There was no way anybody was beating him to the basket there.
Clippers trail by 5. Here's George. Banked in off the glass. George has got 16 here in the second half.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high-percentage looks.
Ingram, he's covered by Leonard. Ingram, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Nice job there, attacking the rim and drawing the contact.
Yeah, I like that play there. The defense had no choice but to foul in order to save the dunk.
And he makes the first.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Clippers. Good on both.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
George dishes to Cousins. It's stolen by Adams. And it's Walker penetrating. That is good.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there. You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Well, guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if he can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy said to the team. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
All right, Doris. New Orleans leading by 7. And it's Walker penetrating. And it's sent back by George. And Beverly kicks to Leonard. Puts up the baby hook. The shot no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. To the inside. Here's Walker. And it's blocked by Batum. And he gets it back. Walker's shot is off.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Leonard, the pass to Beverly. Right through the knee for the layup. Beverly's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
Here's Ball. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. It's astonishing to see a player, Clark, at his position who can get to the rim like that.
Yeah, he goes very vertical on these, Kevin.
And once he's up there, you know he's going to throw it down hard.
Clippers with the ball. 7-point differential. And Beverly kicks to Cousins. And it's blocked by Ingram. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. Here's Batum. And there's the feed to Cousins. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Shooting for Los Angeles. DeMarcus Cousins.
First free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Pelicans leading by 8. Here's Ingram. Foul call. Looked like that he didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws.
At the line for the Pelicans.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. And here is Los Angeles now. Outside Leonard. It's rebounded by Adams. Adams has got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Back to Walker. 1:57 left in the fourth.
At the line. Walker. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. New Orleans making a switch here. Bledsoe's checked in, and so Walker nails both of them. The Clippers have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Batum attacking. Kicks it out to Leonard. Picked off in midair. Pass to Williamson. Bledsoe outside. Batum brings the double team.
Boy, their defense making an impact here late, Kevin.
And straight off the steal, Clark, a perfectly run fast break ends in a slam dunk.
That could be a huge 4-point swing in this game.
The Clippers running out of time. Here's Leonard. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And that's pretty much how this game has gone. They've controlled the boards and looked to come away with the win right here.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Still Clippers ball.
1:19 left in the fourth quarter. George against Walker. From deep three-point range. Pelicans with the rebound. Here is Bledsoe. Pass to Williamson. Outside, Walker. He passes to Williamson. Ingram. He's covered by Leonard. Shot clock at 5. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Pelicans lead by 15. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Leonard off the pick from Cousins. And they call an illegal screen here.
Tough call there on that illegal screen.
He didn't look set to me, Steve. I thought that was a good call.
Some changes for New Orleans. Johnson outside.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
At
And
the
it's
line,
hard to
the
draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
And Clark, as you were saying before, they're controlling the inside presence, just overwhelming here today.
And I really thought that was the deciding factor, Kevin. I mean, they were just too strong inside.
Took him no time at all on that one. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Lewis attacking. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Hayes throws it down.
Yes,
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
There's 14 seconds left in the game. He feeds it to Rondo. And he's good on the three ball.
This run probably just a case of too little too late.
But at least they're still going after it and playing hard. It would have been very easy to throw in the towel a while ago.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of